Hey, what's up you guys, it's Ruthie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go into chapter 31 of Swimsuit by James Patterson and Maxine P. So let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 31. Marco watched until Hawkins and the McDaniels passed between the koi ponds and entered the hotel before he put the car in gear, eased out onto Waiala Aluni Drive, and headed south. As he drove, he felt under the seat, pulled out a nylon duffel bag, and put it beside him. Then he reached behind the rearview mirror where he'd parked the cutting-edge wireless high-resolution micro video camera. He ejected the media card and dropped it into his shirt pocket. He had thought that maybe the camera had slipped during the drive back from the police station, and the angle might have been off, but even if he just got the crying, he has the soundtrack of another scene, Levon talking about bad hands, priceless, sneaky Marco. Imagine their surprise when they figure it all out, if they ever do. He felt a rush as he added up the cash potential of his new contract, the thick stack of euros, with the possibility of doubling his take depending on the vote of the alliance on the project as a whole. He would thrill them to the roots of their short hairs. That's how good this film would be. And all he had to do was what he did best. How could a job possibly be better than this? Marco saw his turn coming up, signaled, got into the right lane, then entered the parking lot of the shops at the Waiala. He parked the caddy in the southmost section of the lot, far from the mall surveillance cameras, and next to his nondescript rented Taurus. Hidden behind the caddy's tinted glass, the killer stripped himself of all things Marco, the chauffeur's cap, the wig, fake mustache, livery jacket, cowboy boots. Then he took Charlie Rollins out of the bag, the baseball cap, beat-up Adidas, wraparound shades, press pass, and both cameras. He changed quickly, bagged the Marco artifacts, then made the return trip to the Waiala Princess and the Taurus. He tipped the bellman $3, then checked in at the front desk, lucking out getting a king-size bed, ocean view. Leaving the desk, heading for the stairway at the far end of the marble acreage of the lobby, Henry, as Charlie Rollins, saw the McDaniels and Ben Hawkins sitting together around a low-glass table, coffee cups in front of them. Rollins felt his heart kick into overdrive as Hawkins turned, looked at him, pausing for a nanosecond. Maybe his reptilian brain was making a match, before his rational brain, fooled by the Rollins get-up, steered his gaze past him. The game could have been over in that one look, but Hawkins hadn't recognized him, and he'd been sitting right beside him in the car for hours. This was the real thrill, skating along the razor's edge and getting away with it. So Charlie Rollins, photographer from the non-existent Talk Weekly, jacked up a notch. He raised his sunny, say cheese, mouses, and snapped off 3 shots of the McDaniels. Gotcha, Mom and Dad. His heart was still pounding as Levon scowled and leaned forward, blocking the camera's eye view of Barbara. Ecstatic, the killer took the stairs to his room, thinking now that Ben Hawkins, a man who interested him even more than the McDaniels did. Hawkins was a great crime writer, every one of his books as good as The Silence of the Lambs, but Hawkins hadn't quite made it to the big time. Why not? Rollins slipped the card key into the slot and got the green light. His door opened onto a scene of a casual magnificence that he barely noticed. He was busy turning ideas over in his mind, thinking about how to make Ben Hawkins an integral part of his project. It was just a question of how best to use him. That is the end of this chapter. I will see you guys in the next video.